Um, I was going to edit something today, but then I got lazy and no one's home except my sister who is upstairs and never comes out. So she doesn't really count. Oh, and I have her cat too, but she's over there. So I am gonna talk today. Figure that out. Yeah. I didn't really decide like what I was gonna talk about, but I think I'm just gonna kind of explain what I like do type life thing. I need help, like mental institution help. Anyways, so pretty much, I'm a hunter jumper rider. If you didn't guess already, and the yeah. Anyways, I have ridden like constantly for the past 6 years, but then when I was younger, about five to I want to say 7, my mom owned a horse named Bob, and he was a dressage horse, and she jumped him once, and they jumped up to 4 foot. I know it was a little insane, but he died really unexpectedly of a heart tumor, I think, and they didn't know that he had it or anything. And so it was the day of my kindergarten play when my mom came in crying. That was fun. Yeah. And so I didn't ride for about, I feel like it's been longer than, I think it was like 3 or 4 years. But anyways, I don't know how that would have worked. I don't know. And so then when I moved, because I moved from a city to an island, um, if you know me, you know what I moved from. So I moved, obviously, and then every day we'd drive to the ferry to get onto the boat and get to my school because we had to have a half-hour long ferry boat ride twice a day to get from where I live currently to my school when I was in elementary, and that was fun. Like, we didn't fully move out here for a year, and every day we'd pass stables, and so we kept like eventually I pestered my mom so much that she gave in and took me, and we signed up for lessons, and I started riding a horse named Sugar. I will find a picture and insert it somewhere. And so Sugar was awesome, even though I really wasn't. I fell off like every lesson. It was horrible. I'd cry. I wouldn't get back on. I was a bad child. And so I rode Sugar for 2 years until I got this. So one day I was riding this pony named Rusty, and Rusty's a butthead. Rusty is a butthead. He's now in total retirement. He's like 32, really old. I rode him when he was like 24, and he was still insane. My trainer had big kids get on him throughout the week and ride him so I could get on and ride him. So then when I got on and rode him, everything was fine, and I was used to riding a slowpoke horse, and so I gunned him, and he took off bucking down the wall, and I wasn't very good or anything, so I just kind of fell off and hit my head on a mounting block. And so it cracked my helmet open, and I got a really bad concussion, and people thought I was going to go into a coma, so that was fun. And so my confidence got really knocked, obviously, because I mean, coma's not fun. And then so I wouldn't ride Sugar. I don't know why. And so this is gonna sound like I'm a really spoiled child. I swear I'm not. So my trainer was looking for a lesson pony anyways, and so that's when we found out that one of my now really good family friends was selling their pony and Blue. So Blue came along, and I rode Blue for 5 years, and we did everything from the 18 inches to the children's pony short stirrup hunters or something, and she was really good, and I love her, and she's like amazing. And if oh, I ride at Countryman Stables, just in case you want to come say hello. And so Blue right now is a lesson pony. I really wish that I could have ridden her more, just because now I barely ride her like once a month, and she's lost like all her training. Like I got on and I could not frame her for the life of me. And she used to be like a top-notch winning everything jumper in the 3 6s. Yeah, my pony's got skill. And she would not frame at all. It was really irritating. And so I hate watching lesson kids ride her because it's like, oh, I mean, I know she's 18 now, and so it's not like she's going to be jumping really high or anything. That's totally fine. It's just like once a week, I wish I could have just kind of snapped her training back in a little bit. So anyways, so then I moved on from Blue, and I was looking for a horse, and Tick Tick was at the barn, and she is this amazing jumper pony from France who did like 411 and competed. Really cool horse, and I love her to death, and she's one of my favorite horses ever to ride. Like I love that pony, and she's still around, and I ride her last week, and she's amazing. I love her to death. And so I was gonna ride her until this other girl had some issues and then took Tick Tick. And so I was still looking for a horse, and so we first found Colby, and Colby was, he would now not be as hard to ride, but when I was kind of like floppy and stuff, and I was just moving on from bigger horses, or smaller horses, I couldn't really ride him very well. But I only rode him once or twice, and then he never vetted, which was a shame, because now he's showing and doing really well, and I'm like, really? Okay. Thanks, Karma. And so he was gonna be mine, and he was a dapple gray thoroughbred, and he really cool horse, a lot of fun to ride, just a cool guy. And so he didn't work out, obviously, so then I moved to Redford, who came all the way from Oregon. I know it sounds like a really far away. Anyways, I had him for about 2 months until we finally got him vetted, and he actually didn't pass the vet check. And so that was really upsetting. But then, I'm saying a lot, I'm sorry. But then we went from Redford, and there was no one else in the barn that I could ride because all the horses are like being ridden constantly by other people, and Tick Tick moved to babysit a older horse because she's really good at babysitting horses, and she also had a foal. And so that happened, and so I had no one to ride but Electra, and Electra is purely my trainer's horse, and like no one ever got to ride her except this super talented rider that used to be at my barn. Sorry, my back itches. And so I just kind of got dumped on Electra, and the first ride she almost bucked me off, and it was just like I was really not happy for a really long time because nothing was working out. And it was just bad, but, so that was kind of like, now it's working out way better, and we're doing the 3-foot children's hunters, and everything's great, and I love this horse, and she's fantastic. We're still looking, just, like, not really constantly, just, like, snooping around, but that's kind of what goes on in my riding life. This is all from Blue except the red one. That's from there we no, okay. That one is from Electra at Emerald Classic. Yeah. So that's fun, and now I'll say goodbye because I'm awkward.